That's his favorite place. He actually likes being there. So we square. Just let me know once you're ready, dog.
Right.
That camera's already recording.
Yes. All of them are recording.
Aware.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yo man, what's happening? It's your host of the most, the Lion King Bubis, and welcome back to Ivy League Podcast. And today I got a very special guest. They go by the name of Blended Essay. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm feeling alive, dog. I'm feeling alive. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm feeling alive, you know. I've known Marlon, like, since primary school, and you guys told me the whole story, how you guys met. And you guys were bruising my big bro, so it's a very like, how can I say it, 360 full 10, right?
Yeah.
From primary school, and then after high school, I don't see you guys, I don't see Marlon for like a good 12 years. And I'm like, boom, and I'm like, hi, bro. These guys, I know this one. Like, this one used to wear shorts with me, bro. What you talking about? My brother's like, I'm like, dog, ask the bro. Me and him used to go in primary school. He's like, I bet. How you guys doing, dog?
Very good. Very good.
Feeling alive.
Yeah.
Dog. For the people that don't know Blended Essay, who is Blended Essay, dog? How would you define or how would you describe Blended Essay?
I think to describe Blended Essay, currently we are a trio of artists and event curators as well.
I love that.
Whose aim is to change the way music is done, both in the DJ space as well as the event space. Yeah, that's who I would, to summarize it. People are open-minded musical individuals, musically open-minded. We're just here to create cool things, both on the dance floor as well as behind the scenes in the event space.
Shit, that was a very cool definition. That was very cool. Now, I was about to ask you why you guys like chose Blended as like the group's name, but now it makes sense. But for the people that really don't get it as much as I did, how did you guys come up with the name Blended Essay?
Blended is what it is. It's a mixture of cultures, mixture of backgrounds, mixture of musical likes, if I can put it to you that way, because we all play different things. Off camera, we did say he plays deep house, I'm more on the piano. He's more on the hip hop and R&B side as well. So I think Blended just fits because we all are blending in different aspects.
You guys are from Winter.
Something like that. Moni's
So Moni's not from
Winter originally.
Oh, you're not from Winters?
No, not
He's
at all.
from
I'm from the Eastern Cape.
Eastern Cape?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's see, Blended, dog.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, that's why it made sense.
Makes sense.
Basically.
And the logo. See now, you guys are talking about. I'm seeing like the disc from the jockey and the speakers, the headphones, and the music tone. It makes sense. So you're blending all of that shit in from business to music to just the culture alone.
Yeah.
How do you guys mix? Because you all play different genres, and I usually see you guys playing at the same time. How do you guys agree in terms of like the setup or the songs that you guys are gonna play?
So we just we generally sit together. Let's say you book us and you say you want us to play hip hop. So songs he likes, songs I like, put them together and play that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we invited you guys for some series, that shit was fire. So when we were specific in terms of hip hop, you guys were like, okay, this is gonna be not that hard. This is how we're gonna articulate this.
Yeah, like not to sound arrogant, we don't feel like much is really difficult for us. So it's just about, some people will tell us what to play, because some people maybe a certain theme they're going with, and then some will just want us there and we can do whatever we want to do. So if we're told what to do, we'll obviously just go to our folders with that music, decide on what type of vibe we want to push, and then we'll record it like that. If not, then we'll just decide, okay, are we wishing to put a deep house mix out, because generally maybe we always play hip hop or always play on piano. So a long time we haven't put deep house out. Let's show them what we can do in that space also. So it just depends how we feel also.
You guys are, how can I say this? How can I describe this? This word is running away. you're diverse in a way.
Yeah.
You don't have no politics in terms of genres.
No.
I think more than anything, we try and be as genre inclusive as possible. And when I say that, like, you can book us and tell us you want us to play pop, we'll come there and play the best pop set you ever heard. That's the way we feel, and that's why we try and.
I trust her to do that because there's you.
Yeah.
There's you. I trust her to do
That's
that.
what we've done it. We've done it.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have to do it here and there. I won't mention where, but we have to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Some of our biggest clients make us do that.
Required stuff that's out of.
But that's why we also created a group, is to blend into whatever we asked to do.
There's no bag you guys missing. You know that. There's no bag you guys are missing out on. Like, you can accommodate for every genre.
That's exactly what Blended SA stands for.
Have you guys ever had any like beef with anyone in terms of how you guys maneuver? Because I feel like I can book you for every event and tell you guys, okay, for this event, we just need you guys to play Yarners. I'm sure there are guys that are pissed off that these guys can do whatever.
I don't know if I can say publicly we've had a beef. I mean, I say that I don't know of anyone to have an issue with us of that sort. You never know. I think in terms of that, I can't think of, okay, we've had issues with this person because of music.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever been a problem. Personally, I could be wrong.
No, I don't.
No beef.
No.
They know your main O's will come from the wind. So nobody can fuck with y'all. They know. When did you guys start like DJing individually, and when did you guys start being Blended SA?
We started DJing.
That's such a tricky question. Why I say that is that we've always been the outsiders in the music scene. We say that we're music lovers first. I would say all of us would be DJs now, but before we are DJs, we're music lovers. We always DJed, like the art of DJing. We've probably been doing since like 2012. We've always had equipment, we've always had stuff at home, but we never DJed for people. We DJed for ourselves at home in our space. It was we just enjoyed the art of DJing. But to start DJing as, okay, we're actually DJs now, 2020, I would say.
COVID.
Yeah, lockdown.
Bro, after 7 years of you guys just playing music to yourselves.
Well, we had no choice. We were left in the house.
We had too much free time.
We're like, let's take this thing serious.
We had too much.
Influential this time, I'm sure. This time.
We had no choice. We're like,
let's just do
stuck
something.
To do this now. Okay, let's take it serious. Though.
Yeah.
And then we just done that.
And how did you guys become Blended SA?
It was literally that. So there was 6 of us initially, and it was the thought of who we are, what do we represent, how do we fuse something, because what all of us had a similar vision at the time. So we all want, I think even till now, we all want change. All of us who are part of it, we all want change in the music industry. We all want it to be better, and we want to be musically inclusive, and we just want it to be a nice vibe musically, because we all like different music. We may all like different music at different times as well. I may be feeling for some pop today, I may be feeling for some piano tomorrow, but we want to create a pure musical scene. So I think from there, just a whole lot of like-minded individuals who felt like, hey, there's bigger things for the music industry that we feel we can contribute, and together this just makes sense, and that's, I think, how we kicked it off.
I love Durban because it's very rare to find brews like this anywhere in South Africa. From a group that every individual that's in that group plays different genres or loves different genres, and for you guys to be a group for so long and keep it going and doing what you guys are doing, that's impeccable. I'll take off my hats, but my brother will kill me. So in terms of knowing that this would work, when did you guys were like, yeah, this is what we are made for? Because to be honest, when I saw you, at first I was like, nah, it can't be. My brother just playing around again, just another bruise. And then when I was doing my research, because I did my research before we even thought about doing podcasts again, because I was thinking about summer series at that time. I was thinking of this, and then I was like, let me just search into Marlon now, because I knew you, and I was like, because Marlon is a very strict person. Let me what's going on, and I was really doing some digging, and then Pooms was taking me to you guys' events, and I was like, okay, these brothers are really cooking something, you know. How would you describe the business adventure as Blended SA and what you guys are trying to achieve in this whole music thing?
Okay, so you asked the question just now to say how did we know it was gonna work?
Yeah.
Like I think, and I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not saying not them. It's the reason why we're together.
Yeah.
We believe, like again, I'm gonna say arrogance aside, with some arrogance.
Don't be humble.
With some arrogance.
Don't be humble.
No, like facts are facts.
Yeah.
Like we've proven on many occasions that most things we touch turn into something.
That's facts.
And that's what we believe in. Sometimes we feel like a lot of the reason why Durban's entertainment scene is struggling is probably because if we were there, it would have probably been much better. That's literally how we feel. So because people are not so much open to working with each other, then we go and do it on our own. So until people can see, oh, they're nice people to work with, let's work with them. But until then, whatever we do, we believe that it's going to work.
Yeah.
As long as we say, let's do it, we know we can make it work. So, and then you ask how would I describe like what we do?
Or Blended SA as a business. What are the objectives and goals of it?
I think as a business, to be honest, it's a bit up and down.
Yeah.
And why I say that, to be in the positions that we are in, to be curators and DJs and stuff, there's a lot of sacrifice that comes with the wins. Like there'll be some big wins, but what comes behind the win is a lot of work where a lot of people are prepared to put in. So like some of the things that you see, a lot of it's done off an impulse and a risk. And the risky part, you may be taking a risk for 9 months straight. It doesn't pay off. But on month 10, then the business side makes sense, you understand? So that's where I say it's up and down, because the downs are down, but when the up comes, it's a big up.
It's a big up, and then when it's a win, like there's a lot of people that are clapping their hands.
Yeah.
But
and
when you guys
without seeing the downs, you understand? So we'll never sit here and say that it's just been up and up. No, it's not always up. There's a lot of downs. Probably more downs than ups, but the ups make the downs worth it.
So what was the hardest project that you guys had to like do, or you guys have done? Hardest out of them all that you guys have done, because you've done something.
When you say hardest, are you talking about like just the challenge of executing it, or you mean like something that way we could have like, did we lose?
It doesn't matter whether it was, because a loss for me, I always say it's a lesson, because something came out of it. So you guys learned something. So what's the biggest lesson? What's the biggest challenge that you guys have came across?
There's a few. So I think I'll just name a few and we can take it. So the current project that we're running now at Malibu Nights, that's been a difficult project. Like a lot of people won't know, it probably looks all glory, but we started that project and that was a place that made no money. There's a place that was in arrears. There's a place that nobody knew about. So it's a long project, still an ongoing project.
Still ongoing,
not even there yet.
Yeah.
But it's one of those projects we talk about, a whole lot of downs, and then when there's ups, everyone's like,
ups.
hey, well done. But we've also had some events where have been complete fails.
Yeah.
And the problem when you have an event and a complete fail, that's a financial loss. It's also a bit of an embarrassment, but as you say, it's a lesson at the same time. So I don't think you can measure which is the biggest loss. Yeah. Because some of them are losses emotionally, some of them are losses mentally, some of them are losses financially. It's a different. There's no measuring scale for that.
I love that. I love the way that you sense it, because it can be emotional, can be mental, can be spiritual.
But sometimes the mental knock is worse than the financial knock.
Bro.
Sometimes the mental knock is worse than the financial knock, honestly.
So how do you guys pick up each other when it fails and then one is emotionally fucked? I'm so sorry to use vulgar, but like emotionally down, or spiritually or mentally. How do you guys maneuver? Because there's three of you, and at times not all of you guys are going to be on the same elements. Someone's going to be down, and you got to help the other bro get up.
I think at the moment, I think there's only one way which picks us up without even communication. We challenge each other to play some of the best sets when we go out.
Damn.
We challenge each other. Like it's something that picks us all up without saying anything. Unfortunately, we got a lot going on, so. Especially in this current season, with the three of us barely see each other. We're sitting here today, we haven't seen three of us for a long time.
When was the last time you guys saw each other?
We see each other.
We see each other, but
Sits in the side.
Sits and
Yeah,
play and
and
strategize.
Yeah.
It was only at Malibu because we were DJing there. But
Yeah.
sitting like this has been
It's
going for 2 months probably.
It's We Love Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Malibu.
Yeah.
But you guys run We Love Fridays and Sunday, right?
Saturday
the whole
and
weekend,
Sunday,
the whole
whole
weekend.
weekend.
You lying.
And
So
first
all
Thursdays.
entertainment at Malibu was in charge. We are in charge of that. Yeah. So that's like the only place we see each other now.
And
So
also
we
seeing
just
each
haven't had a
other
lot
in
of
that
time.
space is not the same as like strategizing.
It's working.
So right now, the only time we get to bond now
Yeah.
is literally on the decks when we have to entertain other people. But it lifts our spirits.
So basically,
Especially if you put us like in an event where it's amongst other big names. Like, that's the best. Those are the best ones for us because we find that we end up rocking the crowd sometimes better than
which event you guys feel like
Headliner.
rock the most? Like the one big event.
States of Stone.
States of Stones.
States of Stone. 2020.
That even shocked us too. as well.
All three of you were like States of Trance.
We cried on stage, bro. All three of us cried on stage. There was thousands of
It's
people.
madness. You start, like if you see, you can go probably on our Instagram and see when we started our set, in front
You
of
see
us
the
there's
before
probably
and
about
after, yeah.
50 people.
Yeah.
But by the time we ended, there's over 1,000 people on the
Thousands.
stage. Yeah, thousands of
They were lured by the music that you guys were playing.
Thousands.
Like it's madness. That's
Thousands.
the biggest stage we've ever played on. Probably will
We
be
secured
for
that bag
Yeah.
because of the sets we played.
Yeah.
And now we open all States of Stone, all guests' shows, we open their shows, which is in 2 weeks' time again.
We
and we're
got
opening the show.
that gig because we won a competition. We never got it because we were well known and we won a competition.
Yeah.
And from there we got called back there after
And
2
they
years.
and they said that we are the only people they trust to open their show.
You want to indulge in terms of the politics of the game in Durban, or is it something that we can't? speak
We don't
about?
mind talking about anything, bro.
Open books.
We the cleanest niggas out here. So whatever we talk about, we don't give a damn, bro.
See, this is what I'm talking about. California are not scared of speaking on anyone,
We're
bro.
not scared, bro. Whatever you want to know, we can answer.
Yeah.
Anything.
How difficult has it been, or how do you guys see the politics?
It's just a circus, very much like government.
Too many camps.
Yeah, I think it's just selfishness. It's a lot of selfishness and greed and insecurity. That's the problem.
Bros are fucking insecure. As fuck.
Gents are insecure.
Nah.
Straight.
At the end of the day, people forget it's about the music.
And the joy.
And I understand you need money to survive on this earth, but then what's
share,
happening
bro.
to the music? Yeah.
There's enough to eat, dog.
Which is why we're not ashamed to talk about anything because we share our pie with anybody.
And dog, if I talk
Anybody.
about how many people share the power, it will be like I'm trying to like protect you guys, but nah.
Yeah.
The trials and tribulations of Durban, what are the negative impacts that you guys have faced, and it almost teared you guys apart in terms of actually doing this? Has it ever gotten to that point? Nah,
No.
not at all.
No, not
I love the
Not at all.
mentality. These
Not
niggas
at
are
all.
strong, bro.
Yeah, no, we're not saying there's never been trials and tribulations that can break you up.
Yeah.
But the three of us have made a commitment a long time that we'll never change it.
That's crazy.
I think when we face the trials and tribulations,
Yeah.
our anger turns into wanting to work harder type of anger.
Yeah.
It's never like okay, I'm ready to give up type of anger. Like at the moment, I think that's our season we're currently in.
Yeah.
I think we're so angry with a lot of stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a tricky season this year specifically. There's a lot of our plans that we made for 2024 haven't gone according to plan, not because of some of the external factors.
Yeah.
So it makes you so angry to the point where like we're ready to like start sprinting now to show people and not even to show people, to show ourselves, and we put it that way. We're like, hey, we've lost so much traction because of external factors that we're actually angry to the point that we want to work harder, not that we want to give up.
So when you guys are mad, you go back into the
It's
stool.
motivating.
Yeah, it's
motivation.
motivating. It's motivational anger.
Yeah, and let the work speak for itself afterwards.
Yeah.
Damn, I think I'm gonna have that kind of mentality in whatever I'm trying to do. You know, I was mad too when we started recording this. So I was like, let's do this. You know, I think I'm mad. Yeah, just know I'm mad. So I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. I skipped this question. I just got caught up in terms of the conversations. How did you guys like become Blended SA? How did you guys meet? I know you guys are brothers now. I never knew that. But y'all were 6. How did you guys become 6? Where did it stem from?
Sure. So basically, I came to Durban. When I moved to Durban, they were the 2 first people, my point of reference, that I met them first.
Yeah.
Come to find out, we were actually enrolled in the same school. From there, we just gelled. We never ever broke up from there. We found interest within each other.
Yeah.
First it was soccer, then it went on into music.
Yeah.
From music, it just made sense that, mentally, we figured that we think alike a lot.
Yeah.
So from there, it just made sense to push together, and it literally, you don't even need to think about it. We don't even need to think about it. It just works like that. Yeah, it's how can I put this? It's a no-brainer, basically. So we just gel like that. Most of the time, you talk to Marvin, and you don't even need to talk to us because we basically think the same.
Shit. So okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Most definitely.
It's like-minded.
Like as an example, if you send an invite to us to come on this podcast,
Yeah.
Marvin can agree to it before we even know, because we're probably gonna say yes. Anyway, it's that type of energy where we understand the vision of what we want, where we want to be, who we willing to associate with, who we not willing to associate. So it doesn't always have to be a deep discussion, because mentally we found we want similar things and we think alike on a lot of things.
Fuck. You motherfucker out there still leaving me on scene. Imagine these bros accepted 2 invites, summer series and the Ivy League podcast, and I respect that, you know. A lot of cats in Durban be like, when we were sending out invites for this, because we don't have anything, we started afresh. Yeah. And a lot of bros were like, can we see your work? So whoever was like, can I see your work? I was just mising them. Because they never really understood the vision. But you guys saying that, and to accept the invitation without having anything out and not seeing any behind the scenes, because me and him almost had an argument in terms of posting the behind the scenes, because I never wanted people to know what we're doing up until we're done.
Sure.
But for you guys to actually say that, I'm realizing, like, okay, you guys are saying this, we had you on summer series and you guys never knew who the fuck was Ivy League up until you guys came here. You weren't sure if we were behind the scenes, because if I really did use the card, it's me, it was going to be much more easy to convince you guys. And that's what we were just trying to do, just let the brand speak for itself rather than I come in front, which was good. Shows that you guys believe. I
think when you are a curator, like I call ourselves curators, not only in events but curators. And now when you're a curator, you have to take concepts from non-existence to something.
Facts.
And when you do that, you expect people to buy into your concept. So when someone else comes with a concept and they want us to buy in, it's only fair that we give them a chance, because we, the same people, also need a chance. So yeah, that's is why.
Marlon's just finishing me up. He's really done finishing me up, bro. I think I'm having deja vu, dog. I think I'm having deja vu. I had a dream about this. I'm not sure when was it. I'm really having deja vu. It's crazy. My dreams are coming into fruition, you know. You guys went from all of that. Have you guys ever threw a party or an event in Wentworth?
No. Unfortunately, our community has a lot going on. So it's not that we don't want to.
Yeah.
So besides Blended SA, there is other businesses that are related to us which started at Wentworth and they still service Wentworth.
Definitely.
But in terms of hosting events there, our community is not a space where you should be putting too many people together. We've worked with other guys who do events, and some of those guys' events are now blacklisted because it led to something else. Because there's a lot going on that might not have anything to do with you, but it affects you, which it did already with other guys. So I think with us, we very much like to do calculated risks. So instead of rushing in, we're trying to see when is the best time that the community itself is actually ready for stuff like that. Because they're currently not. And a lot of people want to do stuff. There's days like Youth Day. We used to have some of the best youth days in existence. And now they're not allowed to have anything anymore because it's too high risk.
you guys, you do, but I think it's going to be just from my side, not just from my side, but people that actually went into it, the influential in terms of actually right now I'm wearing Vans, so I've been wearing these shoes since primary school up until now. That place is very influential. I just hate the fact that there are certain restrictions that are causing you guys not to actually celebrate things at home. Because that place is a very beautiful place, to be honest, regardless of the violence and whatnot, the people around. I've seen, I grew up.
Best people, best people.
I've grown up. I grew up there. It was a very beautiful place to actually find myself as a person that could stand out. My brother was never a person that, if you got a problem, call me. I'm gonna square it out. He's not that type of person. And I was a naughty kid, so I had to square it out for myself. So he taught me that to actually stand up for myself. But at the same time, I never wanted to leave the place. My mom was like, "Nah, you too much of a naughty child. You need to get out there." But I hope one day, you guys can actually do something for Wentworth. Please try to collaborate and cooperate. Come on, guys. You guys work hand in hand with certain brands. I'd like to ask about Hollywood, the relationship behind Hollywood, and how did it come about?
The relationship with Hollywood Bits came about. What's that answer again? So relationship with Hollywood Bits came about. I think somebody in the company had heard us somewhere else and referred us when they were doing their first, I think it was a Gold Cup. So they tried us out there, if I'm correct. And they heard us there. And from there it was like, okay, we've heard about you guys now. Can we put you all in? Then we done Durban July. Then we done the year-end party. Then we done the next Gold Cup again. Then the Durban July again. And then they kept upgrading us. And the more they used us, the more we kept making it worth their time. So yeah, that's how it started, and it's been, I think, our most benefiting relationship.
Because that also led to a few other outside big companies and big corporates. So let me put it that way. We've done a few that all came off the back of that Hollywood Bets relationship. So yeah, I've definitely been one of the bigger ones for us and most influential ones.
Shit. So basically, Hollywood actually gave you guys. It opened doors and it also taught you how to work with brands in a way.
Yeah, big time.
That's the positive outcome of it.
That was, I think, one of our most professional jobs that we had. One of the most.
How did it shape you guys, or how did it change the mentality of the hunger and the game?
Sure. That motivated us so much, bro.
You know when I spoke about the downs and the ups.
Yeah.
It's one of those ups that can never be replaced in your memory. And there's a lot of people who've been DJing on the scene for years. Durban July is something, as an example, that we all know about being Durbanized.
Yeah.
And it's like something that's been on the highest level. I've never been to Durban July besides the first time with Hollywood Bets. And we DJed for them specifically.
Yeah.
So now to be there and get that full experience, because not only did we go there as DJs and they just treated us like workers, they treated us like we were paying guests, like VIP guests. That's the way they treated us as well. So it wasn't just, okay, you're here to work and it's a work day. It was literally like an occasion for us, a full event. We were dressed up. We got the same food that the VIP guests got. We had our own private area to sit. Everything was tip top. So it teaches you that regardless of what's going on in the Durban scene and everywhere their politics, there's people who value you. There's little boys from Wentworth. There's people who look at you and see the value, and it makes it worth it. Regardless of what happens in the DJ scene for us, that's a memory you can't take away from us.
Damn. Big shout out to Hollywood. You're doing amazing stuff, Run that check for us too, man. Just joking. But that's a very positive feedback, especially from these corporate lately, because a lot of people be getting a deal, but it's very hard to keep one. It's easy to get, but it's hard to keep. Big shout out to the boy. How hard is it to keep an endorsement deal?
To be honest, I don't think it's that hard.
Nah.
I feel like I'm just gonna mention a few things that they had mentioned to us.
Yeah.
So we followed instructions, and in corporate everything is detailed, very detailed,
very strict.
They send us our program like more than a week, 2 weeks before, right? What happens on the program will tell you DJs to arrive at 11:30, DJ to be on stage 12:15, DJ to play until 12:30, DJ to walk off stage, DJ to walk back on stage 1:20. If you can stick to those instructions to the T, they love you.
For real.
The problem is most people want,
they don't want superstars.
We had an era, they don't want superstars. On there, they got a bigger project and I need a project to run. And you think that you're important, but when you see the magnitude of the project they're running, you realize that you are a piece to their puzzle. Important piece, but a piece. So you can't expect them to have to chase around.
Play your parts,
so
as you should.
As long as you play your parts,
yeah,
they're going to be happy and you'll find you get repeat business from them.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Marlon. You motherfuckers are very uneducated and you'll think you're superstars and shit. This ain't your mama's house. Follow the rules, dog. Come on. I think that's the reason why people be fumbling bags, because I got paid, what, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. And then they ended up fumbling the bag.
Just last year, to put it out there, for Durban July, we ran late. We ran about 5-10 minutes late.
Yeah.
10 minutes,
last year as well. And the person who was running it wasn't happy with us at all. It was an error on our part, but we were forgiven because of
communication.
All other times we never had an issue, you understand? If that was our first time and that had happened, we'd have definitely probably wouldn't have got called back. But it was all fine. She forgave us because out of 10 times, we generally used to tick the box 10 out of 10 times. That was like our 7th time working for them. We were 5-10 minutes late. We had to apologize, which was only fair, and that's why you're forgiven. But if you're going to continuously be unprofessional, you're not going to get that good, no matter how good you are.
It's going to be a problem.
No matter how good you are.
I feel like you guys already solidified like the relationship. You proved to them that you guys can actually do it. So when you guys made a mistake, it was understandable. So it's keeping it on 100, dog, and never ever lying to yourself and ensuring that business is business. It's no fun in games. And I like the fact that you guys really do take this serious. It's not lightly, it's not about clouds or anything. And we spoke about wearing your name on the chest, and I was speaking about Bruise when I was telling them to do merch, and they're like, why would I want to wear my face on my, What made you guys do merch, and is it available for sale?
What made us do merch is that we believe we're building a brand, and you have to sell your brand. Create a brand, build a personality around that brand, let people buy into that brand, understand the brand, watch it grow, and then it's gonna sell. You don't have to put your face on your own shirt though, because how many people believe in your face? But they can believe in the brand behind your face. Understand? So that's why we decided to create merch, and the merch has always been available.
Yeah.
It's just it's been hectic for us. We were pushing merch very hard, and because we do so much, we didn't have time. We're actually also doing a lot of the stuff on our own. Like he was actually printing the merch. I think he printed these things.
Yeah.
We buy the shirts on our own. We bought the machines. He prints the merch. Like
you guys are business minded because you also have Crispy Kicks, right? Yeah. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
When did Crispy Kicks start, and what was the story behind it?
You have to. You started the business. You have to.
Crispy Kick started in 2017.
Yeah.
Okay, so when growing up in our community, having shoes, you get shoes once a year. You look after that thing with your life. So
Christmas clothes.
Yeah, Christmas clothes. You can't afford to.
Come on, why are you saying that now? Your band's like it's like on some other shit. What you talking about?
Our father used to take us Christmas time. We go and buy our sneakers, and you're not getting another pair of Takis until next year Christmas.
Yeah,
that's how it was.
That's how we grew up. So it was one day I had a pair of Converse Chuck Taylor specifically, and I struggled to clean them every time. We wore them once dirty, clean them again, and nobody wants to do the work themselves. It's irritating work. And I had a friend of mine who had the same pair, and his things were always sparkling clean. And I said to him, bro, how do you manage to keep this shoe clean? Because I'm like done with mine. I'm gonna stop wearing it because I'm irritated. He's like, hey bro, I pay a sugarhead, which is a para, to clean mine.
Oh, you call them sugarhead?
The sugarheads.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, sugarhead. They're like, hey, I pay a sugarhead to clean mine. I'm like, hey bro, I would pay someone to clean my shoes.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do it myself. And
time.
just the thoughts. Okay, if I would pay someone, surely there's other people out there who would pay someone to clean your shoes. And then had the idea, spoke to these two, we brainstormed it and kicked it off from there.
Did you employ the shoe?
No, we didn't.
They do them. You guys still don't wash the shoes anymore by yourselves.
Mundi still does. Mundi still actively managing the
shop.
store, but our operation is bigger than that.
I saw you guys expanded on Morningside and one is in Durban North. Yeah.
Some more coming soon.
Some more.
Some more.
The fuck, these niggas are trying to take over everything.
Maybe by the time this episode drops, there'll be another one.
But most probably there will be another one, most definitely. We need a sponsor from Crispy Cakes. My shoes are always dirty, so I'm gonna speak to Morgan after this. We're gonna need that. We're gonna put that on the show. Yeah, this episode is probably sponsored by Crispy Cakes. The kitchen. The idea though, the inspiration. So I'm gonna ask you like one question. It's gonna be separated into, and I need you guys to answer the inspiration, the idea, and the goal for the kitchen. The next 5 years. Like what inspired the kitchen?
Funny story with the kitchen.
I don't know it's like
Let's explain.
Everybody always asks us why we make Marlon answer certain questions. He's the reason why a lot of the things we do started. He was the seed, and then we grew it with him from there. He was the initial idea. So we like the person who created the thing to explain to the people where you got the seed, that's literally it.
So it started, so when Blended first started, right?
Yeah.
Me and Mundi used to DJ. That's how we were only playing house and a piano. Right? That's what
It was just a house at the time.
It was house at the time.
it was just
Piano
house at
was
the time.
very new, right? This was 2019, January 2019. We did our first. We were planning to do like a YouTube mix series, right? And we were trying to find a place with decent lighting. In my house, everyone who comes to my house knows the best lighting is in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We thought about that. We recorded. There's another section in my house where we recorded under some okayish light. And we did our first official recording in Mundi's house. Because the best place to make Mundi's kitchen is very spacious.
Yeah.
We set up 2 controllers. We had 2 separate laptops, 2 separate controllers. So we used to mix back to back, but off 2 different systems. But the best place, height-wise and just space-wise, was in his kitchen. So we did that, recorded the first mix, and the plan wasn't the kitchen. It was literally just because that was
getting
the
a
best
place.
space.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, we're like, but this is actually cool, because the idea was to record in my house.
Yeah.
And the kitchen in my house with the best lighting as well. So from there, we're like, hey, but it's really cool. Who DJs in the kitchen? And from there, the idea took off and it continued going. So that's how we started. That's how we got in the kitchen. But to actually, like the kitchen as a series and everything it is now, I think Marvin can explain like the vision and stuff.
Okay, yeah. Vision.
He came with the idea of inviting people over. You wanted to share the pie with the other kids.
So with the vision, I'm gonna say it's inspired by a boiler room. If you're not inspired by boiler room, then
Get the fuck out of
you're
here.
not doing
You're
much.
not doing much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it is inspired by boiler room,
Yeah.
but we want to have it looking like the kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
So that's exactly if you go to a boiler room, that's what we want the kitchen to be. I think that's as much as I need to explain it. But it must still be a kitchen, not their boiler room.
No wonder that
That's
ballsy. You'll still put the things in the kitchen, regardless of how big the house was.
It's not just about a
Stop.
house party. We're not trying to do house parties. It's the kitchen.
You know how lit it is to party in the kitchen, bro. Like it's lit, dog. Like there's like
It's also very hot.
you're on the stove there, one it's feeling cold.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we used to. So the previous goal for the kitchen, besides what I just said, was supposed to include a chef, which we used to do in the house during lockdown. Our friend is a chef, and she used to cook with us. So what we used to do was basically for the set, we cook something, and at the end of that set, we get to eat it, and we used to make a smoothie in the blender. So if you
oh my god, that was
So
these
if you go back
niggas.
and look on YouTube before, there was a blender used to stand there and
Be on our Facebook.
and
Yeah.
be on
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah.
we used to do live streaming, and then we used to basically make a smoothie of the day,
Damn.
basically.
These niggas.
But during the sets, so that's what we cook during the set. Besides the music, we cook that during the sets. Or she would also, so basically she would do both. She would have something there, but obviously pre-done, almost
Already.
pre-done, and
Yeah.
we just have to finish it off in our kitchen because of time and
Time,
stuff
yeah.
and space. And then we would basically all eat it during the stuff, and that's so the plan with that was, if we were keeping the relationship with her, was to be able to move her thing into the kitchen concept, so she gets
Giving
to
her a
basically
platform.
talk about what was done.
Fuck, I love you guys.
You understand?
bro.
So there's supposed to be one big kitchen, but there's two things happening in there. Because what's the point of having a kitchen if we're not cooking? It's like, okay, we're cooking the music, but it would have been so cool.
If we're making actual food.
But anyway, that relationship didn't really work out. Not between each other,
But-
I think just the concept,
Yeah.
the cooking thing, it became
It
too
wasn't
much.
aligning.
Yeah, it became too much. Always having to buy ingredients to make and
Also space constraints.
space constraints in
Yeah.
our own kitchen.
I think it's
Not
'cause-
saying that we'll never be able to do that again.
Yeah, I'd love
but
to
for
see it
now, we
again.
had to just hold that part of the concept
Yeah.
off, because we also are like, it's fine if we leave it now. It's also when you're young and you're starting something, you cover these costs all on your own.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
the
find out
money,
every
dog.
single
It's
week
the money,
she has to
dog.
buy ingredients
Nah.
and stuff like that, just for us to have. You know what I mean? And truth is, we don't have that kind of money every week. And then you got a kitchen full of 10 guests or whatever, and so you're basically feeding people every day we're doing. So yeah, that's basically where the kitchen
stem songs.
is supposed to be, or
Supposed
wants
to be
or
like.
can be, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so currently the kitchen is missing. There's a few items that are missing. We're missing a chef for now.
I think if we feel like it, yeah, it's not, doesn't have to be there.
What's
Where we
important?
are right now, as
Yeah.
blended, just as blended, the kitchen is very much aligned to what Boiler Room is. It's about DJing in the kitchen with people there and recording.
What's
That's
also
basically
important
what
for
it is.
us is continuously having ways to improve on the
To
concept.
grow, yeah.
So we also do seasons. We're currently in season 3 of the kitchen.
Definitely.
So in different ways, both in terms of DJ lineups as well as conceptually, it has to keep going up. So we can't throw everything together at the same time. We have to be like, okay, this is working. Let's keep this, but how can we make this better? What can we do here? What can we
Evolving.
do? Yeah, keep evolving it. So it's not saying that the things we did then wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
We just need to rethink, how does it come back? Does it make the experience better? Does it make it worse? How do we make it work so that the kitchen as a concept becomes big?
Perfect. That makes perfect sense. And at the first time when you guys started doing it, it was a bit like detrimental in terms of the pocket wise. It never made sense. But the concept did, to be honest, when you guys are explaining it to me,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful concept because you're given a platform to, it might not be you guys that are on set, but like as guests that you guys normally have, and then having a chef. That's like also providing hospitality to the guys that came out. Keeping
billing.
everyone
Top billing.
dog.
Top billing.
Music top billing, dog. Marvin is thinking, dog.
Top
See,
billing. I was watching Espresso the other morning, and they had a lady cooking. The Cape Town ladies were making Cook Sisters.
yeah,
Top billing has a kitchen. So
yeah, you're cooking something.
yeah.
See, that's
Not
why
Top
you're
Billing,
always in the
Espresso,
kitchen.
sorry, Espresso. Yeah.
That's why you're
Yeah,
always in the kitchen
It
because
was
you're
in
always
the
cooking,
kitchen, yeah.
dog. You're always cooking something,
Yeah.
dog.
So those are just we telling you all the ways where the kitchen
Yeah,
can grow and expand and yeah.
I love the kitchen. When I first saw it, I was like, now we're talking. We need. How do you guys feel like having like 2 or 3 substitutes of the kitchen? Durban, remember Durban is
So
big.
like more venues.
Like more things like the kitchen. If I took Summer Series and we made it a live concept,
That was also the plan.
'Cause-
The current season was supposed to be outside another restaurant,
yeah.
but there was something lacking from the restaurant.
Our restaurant don't go to restaurant guys. You guys are doing. You see the kitchen.
No,
kitchen
it's supposed to be in their kitchen.
in the
In the restaurant.
In the restaurant kitchen.
Are they gonna come with those big knives, the chef knives?
So,
No.
yeah, and the chefs and everybody in the kitchen was supposed to carry on working as normal. But unfortunately, we were going to lose the people element.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to have guests.
The
in-
kitchen is not big enough for our guests. It's big enough for their staff, but not our guests.
Okay.
The guests were still going to have to sit in a normal
But you don't have to involve guests though.
Not,
God.
that's not
See,
what we
look at
feel.
Boiler Room. Boiler Room is full of guests.
Yeah, but for that restaurant type concept, you can just do it like a limited edition type
So
series.
you can look
But-
at something, right? So why people would say they like the kitchen, right? And I'm not going to mention them, but there's a lot of music podcasts out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? The difference is people will put it on, let it play loud and walk away and carry on whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
People put the kitchen on and they watch because
They want to
things
see.
happening in
Oh
there.
yeah, that's
You
true.
understand?
People behind
There's
sometimes
people
they
behind, I want to
dance.
see what he's
Yeah.
doing, what he's
The
doing.
reactions,
Or who's
the
there?
I want to
dancing.
take that away.
Yeah.
Then it becomes Spotify. Then I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna carry on because I'm just listening.
That's the whole point of
Understand?
having
So,
visuals to actually watch.
interesting visuals, ever-changing visuals.
Yeah.
Understand? That's
We're never doing the same thing. Yeah.
Would you guys play at Piano Cast?
We inspired by piano course right
people
now.
like that who've grown their concepts like that. We love it. We love it.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing that Durban needs more of.
Yeah, we need more of these media networks, dog. Like we really need more podcasts.
We
more,
love piano
more
course.
that. Yeah, we definitely love Piano
really
Cast.
inspired by what they're doing. Piano course, Cecil's house.
Yay!
Balcony mix. You can't deny what.
No, you
what
can't.
they are.
You definitely can't. What perspective has the kitchen Hollywood bets changed in terms of how you guys accommodate other people to your shows?
I think it didn't need them to do anything. We were always open-minded to working with people.
Yeah.
So it's not any no extra credit to the other companies. They didn't instill that mindset in us. They didn't. We've been working with people smaller and bigger than us before any of those things.
See, at least he said it at first. It's not being arrogant. It's speaking facts.
Yeah, like if you look at the kitchen, there's guests who have come on the kitchen. I never knew them before they stepped into that.
That's
kitchen.
fact. There's a lot of them. There's
I
a
took
lot
a
of
chance on
clues.
some of
Like
them.
we meet some people in the kitchen.
Some of them I've asked them. Some I've asked, do you have any mixes I can listen to?
Yeah.
Some I'll do backwork reviews on my own or research on my own. Yeah.
Can I ask for a favor? I need a favor for one bro to come on that shit. But we're gonna talk off camera.
Whoever's good can play.
I wouldn't refer somebody that's trash. I wouldn't.
Yeah, then we don't need
wouldn't.
to even call favors. That's how we are. We're open to working with
Nah,
anybody
he
that's quality.
he actually came to me and it was like, yo, bro, I see you got blended essay on Summer Series. How the fuck did you get him? I'm trying to get on the kitchen. I was like, relax. I'm gonna see what I can do. And I got your number.
Like if there's anyone who watches this, does this anyway, we're not funny people. Like if you want to ask to be in the kitchen or whatever, if we ever tell you no, maybe the timing is
Timing.
Like to be honest, there's a long list of people who want to play in the kitchen.
The
And we're
kitchen's
trying to
big.
make it possible for all of them to play. We're not trying to say no, never. It's just that some guys will be like, we want to play in the kitchen. How's next week? It's like,
How?
it doesn't work like that.
How's
There's
next
a list.
week?
Yeah, can I come this week? It's like, bro, you have to calm down. There's other people. There's people who've spoken to us. There's people from last year who we still yet to put in the kitchen, who we've already agreed with. But time doesn't work. Like tomorrow's a public holiday. That throws a span in us. Wednesday's normal public recording day for us normally. Public holiday tomorrow. It changes things.
A lot of things. Very important
It's
thing.
things like that. But don't ever feel bad to reach out to just ask us. Like, we're not funny people. Maybe some people think that we're unreachable, but that's not who we are.
Most definitely, you guys are reachable. Trust me, trust me. I want to indulge in the relationship that you guys have with the owners of Malibu and the project that you guys are currently building at Malibu. How did it come about, and what is it that you guys are building there?
Okay, our relationship started. Literally, we saw Malibu on Instagram. So Malibu opened
October
2022. Malibu opened. And came up on a shared post. I think they done a sponsored post. Came up on our thing and we're like, hey, this is in Durban. So took a drive to go and see. Got there, we decided, okay, let's see if they want. They look like they got no entertainment going here. So literally walked into the place, didn't know anybody, asked who's the manager. Manager spoke to us, said, hey, there is guys who tried this, that. He mentioned names. But hey, things don't look to be going too well. Hey, actually there's the owner sitting there with another guy now in a meeting. So we told him, hey, look, we're interested in a Friday, that's all we want to do. And then he's like, hey, I'm gonna ask the boss if he's willing to talk to you. So the boss was literally got up, he was about to walk out the shop and the manager said to me, how's it boss, these guys wanna also talk to you about the same thing that those guys just spoke to you about. So the owner said, it's no problem, I got about 5 minutes, Seth spoke. So he says, hey, the guy that just got up spoke about the exact same day as us, but he wants to start month end. So we are like, we can go now this Friday. He's like, oh, okay, sharp. I said, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a trial. Don't pay me any money. I'm gonna get DJs to come and DJ for free. Just give us some refreshments. We just want to show you
hospitality.
And from there, you can decide whether we can then sit and talk. Because I understand you don't know me. I don't know you. I can't ask you for a certain amount of money because then you don't know what we don't know what's expected. I think it was like a Tuesday, if I'm correct. It was a Tuesday.
And then you guys had like
Friday.
3 days to plan.
And literally we still had to make flyers and stuff, so that advertising only came out on the Wednesday. And then the Friday we rocked the place. And then he was like, hey, I want you guys. And ever since then, that's how we started the project. And it's been one of the best things we've done for ourselves in the entertainment game, because now, if anybody asks about places in Durban, our name comes up. Malibu's name comes up.
That's facts.
It might not be everybody's type of place to go to, but it comes up in conversation. And that was the point, for us to manage something in this season that is ongoing. Besides doing events once off, we said we wanted to do something where people can go every week. Because we believe it builds up a different type of profile for us. Doing events takes a different type of strategy. Doing something weekly, you have to repeat that strategy every single week. Every single week and fill that place.
Praying that it works out.
It's way harder to fill a place every week than to have an event. Like we can have an event and get 500 people, but to get that 150, 200 people every week is much more difficult.
And it's full every week at Malibu. But anyway, and also you asked about the relationship with the owner. I think there's nobody in the industry we've met that's been as supportive as he has been. Like, we didn't expect it, but that bro, he invests in us exactly how we need to. It's been, I think you meet people for a reason. He's one of those people we've met for a reason, to take us from being medium to next level. And he's one of those people.
And the thing that you guys have also done for Malibu is impeccable.
So I think that's the reason why it's been so great, is because it was a trust thing. I came in and I said I don't want anything. What did he have to lose?
I'm just going to show you what I got.
And it was also very strange. It was like, this is unbelievable for people to come in and say they don't want anything. We're like, hey bro, if this thing don't work, I also don't lose nothing. I just tried something. It shows me what I can and can't do, and it worked. So literally, it was a give and take for both of us. And now we're in a win-win.
It was a good bet.
I think, in my opinion, is one of the best people I've met when it comes to relationships in this game.
I think just to add on to that, it's not exactly what the relationship with the owner, but this is where it's important about collaboration and having a team. And I say a team to much bigger than us. Because when we said to him, we're going to come with DJs, you don't have to pay us some refreshment, we already knew we had like-minded DJ friends who would be willing to work on a project like this. So when people see us associated with certain names continuously, I've mentioned like the SKs, the Pooms, the Scythians, Doogie, they'll see us associated and they wonder, how come? It's because when we're building, those people are willing to say, okay, we're all going to play for free, and with a long-term vision. They didn't hesitate to say, okay, if this is what we're going to take on, let's all go and we'll take it on. So it's important to, if you know that, okay, this is your team, that regardless of where I go, I can go speak to a new venue tomorrow, and maybe the terms are not great for it. No one wants to play for free. If they're saying we're going to do it once off, and potentially what could come of that, there's people I know with my eyes closed will assist us.
One phone call.
One phone call, but it's people who we're not trying to take advantage of each other, we're literally trying to build together. So it's important to have people like that on your side also.
People that are on speed dial, that you know that they understand the vision. Working with Iconic Boys, how would you guys describe the experience, you know?
Also, like I described the relationship with Malibu owner, they've been the best bunch of people we've met by chance to have worked with so far also. Best. We don't. Devin's gonna come for us with this question. Who's the worst person to work with? Like, which bunch of individuals that you guys would definitely be like, nah.
Sure, I don't think, on my end, I don't think we have someone that we wouldn't work with. Well, no one that we've experienced this point where I feel like never going again. That's also on my end. There's a lot of issues we've had in workspaces.
Yeah.
Some workplaces we haven't been able to get into because of a lot of politics and stuff. But I don't think I could say that, no, we'll never go there again from the top of my memory right now. I could be wrong.
There is some sour taste in the mouth. There's some guys who they've mixed their own issues in the industry. Instead of paying DJs, they use the money for their own things, their own things that they're probably struggling with, and then it affects you and every other DJ on that lineup. So those are people that nobody wants to work with. But I mean, if those people change, and then you can see that okay, they know more working like that. I mean, why not? Everybody deserves chances, bro.
Most definitely.
Some people make mistakes. Like something that we figured out before is that sometimes a bad payer also means that he's probably not even making money. Sometimes. But they won't say that. People don't want to be embarrassed and say, honestly, bro, we struggled. We've had a lot of issues or cases where guys do events.
Yeah.
I'm there at the events. I can see it's not full. But you can't come to me and just say, hey, bro, I apologize. I know we're supposed to pay you X amount, but hey, things are not that good. I can see that. But if but it's your events. It's your initiative to come and say that to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Maybe you could have had a sponsor in the background, and I don't know. But so that's where you say we don't want to work with people like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if people are doing good by you, then there's no need not to work with them. Yeah.
That's facts. There's this event, bro. You guys do it at Kings Park. It's the rugby stadium, the Corona base. It's called Let's Get Together, right?
Oh, the one that we
Get
had
Together.
at Kingston Beach Club, the Get Together, yeah.
Are we gonna get another one? We want to get together, you know?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get more of those. So we believe that's our most precious concepts.
Yeah, hey, it is precious. That's why I'm like, are we gonna
For
get another
now,
one?
it's our most precious concepts, or our favorite concept. Let's call it that. We're definitely gonna get another.
That
one.
was in the summer, right? That was during summer. Was it
October.
summer?
Speaking about
Was that in
now,
October?
It was.
April. The one you talking about was in April.
Wait, it was last year.
April 29th.
Yeah. It was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna get another one. The funny part is that our meeting for the get together is actually today.
I hope your
this evening,
motherfuckers
so
make it how we need it.
depends on how that meeting goes. We'll know how soon.
Yeah.
But right now, there's no immediate plan for it confirmed. That could change by tonight, though.
Most
So, but
definitely.
definitely the plan is to bring more of those. But because that's our most precious concepts, we're just trying to upscale that thing to another level.
There's a certain standard we're
another
trying to
level.
maintain.
Yeah.
Do you still want to host it there?
We did one also. We did want to. We no longer want to.
There's some issues.
But we want to go bigger than that place also now.
For real?
Yeah.
I think we left early, dog. I think we
I think
left.
by the time
must
we
have-
You
must
Yeah.
have lost. You
Because
must have lost.
we left around about, because he was playing at Sabrosa around about 4 or 5.
No, you must have
Yeah, you
lost.
must have done a lot.
Because when we got at Sabrosa,
You must have
I
pissed
kept on checking my tabs. I was looking at your story and people were getting back. I'm like, bro, we still gonna go back. It's like, don't worry, we're gonna go to Empire and then we're gonna go back. I'm like, okay. And then we got to Empire and then I think SK was supposed to come and play.
Yeah.
And then when SK was about to, it was like, say they closed it. I was like, what? It's like they were fighting. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, no, there is more to come, bro. It's
Yeah.
just that with that concept, we prefer not to put basic shit out there.
Perfect. Makes sense.
With any concept, actually. We
it's
just
not a
don't like to
regular-
put basic shit out there.
Yeah,
So if we can feel it's not giving
Uh-huh.
high class, we're like, I'd be rather chill.
High class. I
I'd
like
rather be broke than put basic shit out there, bro. That's how we are. We're so particular, bro.
We're very strict.
Yeah.
We're very strict in terms of that. That's very beautiful. You guys are part of a radio station. It's Saturday. It's a morning drive, right? Morning drive.
No, it's a top 30 church.
Top 30.
Yeah.
It's for Happy Valley, right? Did I pronounce it right? I don't want to catch strains.
Yeah.
How I suck at pronouncing words, dog. Like I really. How did that come into fruition? You know, the relationship with the owner of, or how did the radio start? Because I feel like it's a brand new baby, right?
Yeah, it is a brand new, not brand new, but
Starts off
like
in
a
January, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a new baby.
So it's also one of those guys who wants something different for where we come from. He's also one of those guys who also wants to provide a positive platform for that place to show that it's not about the negative that's always in the news and what people read about. There's also some good that comes out of Wentworth.
Most definitely.
Exactly. So he's also been a musical person.
Yeah.
So his biggest dream was to open up and have his own station, and he got the power to do that. So he opened up the station and he opened up the platform for everybody, just as a positive light and to shed to show that there is talent out there, and we wanted to put it out in a positive manner and a positive platform. So we got on that because he also believed in us and he was inspired by what we do. So he put us on, plus other people as well. So that's how we got down to that.
I wish I stayed in Wentworth, just for this, You guys are just responsible for that. You don't curate other shows, no produce other shows on it. I feel like you guys are very hands-on, so I know that you guys might be.
We wanted to be more hands-on on that thing, but we had to also be reasonable with ourselves.
There's stuff that I assist with in the back, not on a permanent basis, and the stuff that they would want to assist with in the back. But the problem is we also can't be selfish towards Happy Valley. We don't have the capacity right now to take on a bigger role there.
No.
So it would be selfish if we say, let us take it on and we're not getting it done because we're crippling the station. So hopefully in the future, one day, if we do get the capacity to, we will. But right now, not too much in the back yet. No.
Where is it situated in Wentworth?
Do you know where Wentworth High is?
Yeah, most definitely. For
Silver
real?
Tree.
Silver Tree.
Angies. Nope. Angies. I'm sorry. Angies. No. Just joking, but I fucks with that radio, dog. I always check it out on Instagram, especially on Saturday when you guys are posting, and I'll be like, because the first person told me about it was La, and he was like, yo, get your shit straight. I was like, I'm gonna get my shit straight, bro. I'm gonna see what I can do.
It also isn't as much. I heard you saying just now that we wish you are from Wentworth. It's something that opening up to Durban,
not just Wentworth only. I'm gonna shoot my shots. We'll see what we could do with the team. We're coming for you guys. 5 artists that are very hard to work with that you guys have experienced.
Big names.
I don't care if they're big or they're small, bro. I don't care. Oh, who the fuck is the hard nuts to work with? I know Durban cats are assholes, bro. I know.
I don't even think I've encountered 5 after I've been hard to work. My personal opinion.
For real?
Yeah. Personally, I don't remember so many sour.
Because I feel like even with
I think he has like 3. How many you got, Marvin?
Bro, like I said to you, my opinion, I'm being honest, bro, my opinion of the industry is circus. So there's definitely more than 5.
Yeah.
But we don't generally expose ourselves to those 5.
Yeah, so I'm saying
We stay away from we stay away from shit, basically. We know where's shit, and we don't want to be there.
The yada is not.
No, we don't want to be there.
Yeah.
We don't care how big the club's name is.
Yeah.
We know that in there, it's a circus.
Circus.
Yes, they might be pushing the best vibes, they have the best artists, etc., etc. But the people inside know what we're busy with on the outside.
But
so
they're always fighting the same people week in. That's my problem.
So what we've been exposed to is there's some good-minded people that are in there because of its friends, etc. And you'll find some of them will be like, bro, I want to get blended SA in here.
Definitely.
But the rest of these O's, they don't want people inside here.
Oh, so the problem
So
is
basically, you got that one good apple
Yeah.
and he's in with these bad apples every week. So what we would rather do, I would rather stay away from there. Because it's the same thing like going into a space where you're not welcome, basically.
Nah, niggas be insecure.
So that's why we can't name like that, like name drop. No, it's not to say we don't want to name drop. If there was somebody I didn't like, I'll say yes, I don't give a damn.
But I ain't trying.
Because that person would have probably done me dirty and I didn't do them dirty. But truthfully speaking, you'll always find us in the best spaces where it's not toxic. And I'm talking about who we surround ourselves with.
Yeah.
I might be in the space where there's toxicity there,
But
those people away from us.
Yeah.
If you come around us, you clean.
I ain't a chatty patty, so we ain't finna name drop. Yeah. It's true. You'll say it.
So, but we stay away from trauma, bro.
Yeah.
Stay away from it.
Besides Iconic Boys, which bunch of people you love working with, like you'll enjoy working with?
Anybody you see on Malibu lineup, anybody you see in the kitchen, anybody you see on our events, we love working with those people.
Shit, that's a lot of people.
Anybody.
That's like half of Durban that doesn't get put on.
That
you
doesn't
know
get
that?
put on, yeah. And
That's the important one. That
that
doesn't
doesn't
get
get put on.
I was very specific in
That's
terms of
exactly
that. Yeah.
That's what you said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who we fuck with.
Yeah.
People that don't get put on.
I fucks
And
with
are still clean in the hearts.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Shit.
That's who
We were gonna
love working with.
dibble and dabble in Durban's politics, but yeah, not
That's
today.
another episode.
Not today. Not today.
That's a series.
Full series.
That's a series.
I do a dog series. You know, the next 5 years for Blended SA, dog. Where do you guys see Blended SA, like as a whole brand, through all the things you guys are doing?
Bigger and better than what we are now. Pushing more concepts, giving quality experiences to the people.
Yeah.
More than anything. Working with bigger names as well. Pushing our brand and getting our name out there.
Yeah.
I feel like we also don't want to just be stuck in Durban as well. It's also just to push outside of Durban.
That's facts. That's facts.
Because we try not to limit ourselves to anything. So it's just pushing more boundaries and getting ourselves out there more.
I barely see you guys more in the club. I see you more at like events. Is there a story behind that?
Yeah,
gatekeepers. How many clubs do we have?
Hey, there's many more. There's many. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. No ways. Let me just say this, dog. I'm saying there's many to accommodate all of the DJs that are here. It's just that, as he said, there are certain people that will be like, "Now I want to put so and so," and be like, "Ah, what you calling a nigga?" You know, because they're residents at that place, so now they feel like they're calling shots. But they were also given an opportunity to be who they are, where they are. Now they're closing doors for other people just because they don't like it. But that's not good for business, bro. That's why other certain clubs or other places crash, because niggas want to be dick swingers and ride other niggas' dick for what we know. You know, which is very terrible for business, dog. If we're being honest.
Which is why you don't see us there, because like I said, we stay away from.
I almost said a few clubs that I don't see.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep it 100. Not going to say anything.
Like, bro, I go chill. I chill in the clubs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm there. You find me in the clubs, I'm chilling, I'm spending my own money there.
Yeah.
But I'm not there trying to get put on by somebody. I'm there because I probably came for the music.
You're not there for some facades, you're just there to enjoy.
Nothing shady. I came to chill with my friends and we go home afterwards. I might know all of the big hitters too.
Yeah.
There, greet them, chit chat here and there, but that's it, bro. Like, we just carry on with our life. That's basically what we do.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
That's true.
You also can't be everybody's favorite cup of tea.
Can't mess up with your money just because you don't like someone.
Yeah.
You know? You end up putting hands on them.
Not everyone will like you, and that for different reasons. Someone just may think you're not the greatest DJ, you're not the right fit. That's okay.
Who are they to tell you that you're not the greatest DJ,
but that's
bro?
also okay. If they want to leave you out, so
Yeah.
you feel you're not according to what they try and go, that's also okay. So that's why we create what we want to have. If we feel like we want to play DJ in the sand somewhere, we're gonna go create something that allows us to DJ in the sand, and that's the way we navigate.
Shit, I've seen some other like terrible things at some events, bro. Like niggas be gatekeeping DJs because they're scared that the DJ's gonna come and rock the crowd. And I've actually fought for someone to actually rock the crowd without them being booked, and then when they rocked the crowd, they actually fucked up the whole place. And the person that would curate the place came. I was like, "Yo, I haven't played. Why the fuck you playing?"
We call it getting a red card.
Ooh, how could you give someone a red card and the crowd is going nuts?
The red card for being too good.
For being too good?
People are closer to us.
It's a real thing.
It's a thing.
real thing. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's happened to us. It's happened to other people too.
People are close to us who got red cards.
Hey,
People can't explain why.
They're behind the scenes now. They're catching constant red cards.
Doogie's laughing. I feel like he's also experienced this
He's catching
before.
red cards.
Left, right, and center.
Hey boy, this is why I stay at home, bro. This is the reason why I stay at home. This is why I stay at home. Fuck, y'all niggas be catching strays for a lot of bullshit though. Before I wrap it up, guys, I'm gonna need like two from each. Who's your favorite producer? Who's your favorite artist?
Favorite artist on the whole is worldwide.
It does.
Yeah,
You can give me two
artist-
internationally.
My favorite artist is Lil Wayne, and my favorite producer is Pharrell Williams.
You just showed me that you're 110% a Khaled, bro. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
If you want me to think two, then my favorite, then I gave you two internationals.
Yeah.
My two locals would be. I really respect what Kabza does, and then between Fatso 98 and Summer Deep, one of those two.
Those are fucking fire.
Between those two. Yeah.
But that Pharrell one just showed me that you're Wendy's or see that one? Give it that shit. One day, your two would it? No, it's four actually, because two international, two local.
I'll have to put Calvin in the mix.
Momo.
Yeah, I'll have to put Calvin in the mix. Who else?
It's difficult.
There's a lot. Blackie as well. I'll go for Blackie. Nasty C can't. It's a no-brainer for me.
You from Durban, you have to say that.
No, it's not only about that. That's what I listen to.
Yeah.
Who else? Damn.
Wait, you just gave me. You said Blackie, Momo, Nasty. That's like three South Africans. I feel like, are you that much vast into South African music? Like,
Yeah.
I fucks with that.
I really like South African music.
Yeah, we could have
even
a long
hip-hop,
chat with you.
Like, I'll even throw Aries into the chat because I listen to Aries a lot.
Who?
Aries.
Aries.
Yeah.
The boy. Nah, I bet. Me and you. Come on there, bro. It's fine. How the it's fine. It's crazy that we all went to the same primary school. It's crazy. I'm the only one that's missing to wear the red, representing Asica, you know what I mean? We see you, Webster, wherever you are, sir. Marlon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change mine from producers. I'm gonna do artists and possibly DJs.
Yeah.
So on the artist level, South African wise, I'm a big fan of Nasty C, probably my favorite artist in our country.
We love you.
And I'm a big Java and Shekinah fan. Big Java and Shekinah fan. Like those two for me, like up there in the R&B space.
Yeah.
On the DJ level, I am a DJ because of DJ Kids. I said it to his face. That man has inspired me to be a DJ. And Ryan the DJ as well. Ryan the DJ Fave inspired me to want to be DJ.
Yeah.
Like I love the artist behind. I would stay away from the producers one because I don't care for a specific producer like that.
That's hectic. You guys have impeccable taste though. You just showed me that you really the older pro, you know? I feel like he was wearing ice creams. Did he wear those ice cream shoes? Converse?
Yeah, they both have
Yeah, he used to rock them at school.
Both of them.
Yeah, the Converse, I used to fucking rock that shit. He used to be cleaned up. He used to be cleaned up since primary school. He was that kid that was always clean at school. You know, that kid that always got his shit straight. Teacher's favorite, very responsible. He used to wear that star, you know, when you get stars on the forehead, put it on his ear, like, this one is too much, you know. But look at how it panned out, you know. I'm proud of you, my dog. And it also gives me like motivation, which means I'm also heading the right way. If we still here doing this, you know, it means that we're actually doing something that it's meaningful and it has substance. Hopefully in the next maybe 2 or 3 years we'll also get to sit down and be like, yo, remember the first 6 episodes, the 6th episode that we did with y'all? That's my goal, you know. And I also, yeah, man, maybe get together, we'll see in terms of the microphone and stuff. But yeah, guys, for the people that don't know you, that got to know you today, watching this episode, where can they follow you guys, book you guys, and watch The Kitchen and, you know, get merch?
To follow us, social media, you'll find us at Blended SA in most platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Only
You play TikTok?
Twitter, yeah, we got quite a decent following from putting some of those videos at gigs out. What's this, Twitter or X? That's the only place we have SA Blended, bookings at blendedsa@yahoo.com, or you can just DM us too. We answer all social media platforms.
You guys handle everything on your own?
Yeah, we do it all on our own, but we try not to miss messages from anybody and respond.
I respect the communication levels, bro.
Yeah, no, we respond to everybody, small or big.
Yeah.
Even spam too. We check it all. Yeah, we're very easy to find. Just search Blended SA anywhere. Even on YouTube to watch the kitchen, you can search Blended SA and it'll come up.
I had Bruce from Phoenix asking me about you. Like, yo, did you know Blended SA? I'm like, yeah. I used to go to primary school. One of the Bruce. Hey, no, but I'm gonna come to Malibu. I was like, alright, because one of the Bruce actually came to Malibu in July. It was one of my friends who stays in Phoenix. He came with his girl and his cousins, and they were packed. You actually came. Like, I love Blended SA. Definitely come. Callum, I see you, my boy. I appreciate you guys for actually coming through. You know, I kind of delayed it like 30 minutes to an hour. Took more than an hour to actually kick this off. Having fun recording this, by the way. Actually enjoying this. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me and the team for the people that come here. Because currently we haven't dropped anything, so we've been having a lot of people asking us, let me see your work. And those people, I mize them respectfully, you know, because I want to see if it's really about the clouds or is it just genuine shit you have. Because we don't have a lot of these platforms around here, so building them takes a lot of money, effort, and time. And for you guys to reciprocate the energy was just impeccable, and I was lost for words. I really love you guys, and foreseeably in the future I'll be working behind the scenes for Blended SA. Don't worry. Is there anything that you want to say to the people that fucks with you guys, that love your music? Or before that, the bootleg. Who came up with that idea, dog? The bootleg, I'm always ready for them all the time. Who came up with the idea of bootlegs? Is it just going to be Yano's only?
I think it was a collaborative idea. We wanted to step into the music space for quite a while. But the best way we felt was to go about just expressing ourselves via bootlegs. Because now it's an intro to see, is this what we want? What is our sound? It's also difficult. There's difficulties with being a trio. Because it's not just one person's sound. Like, there needs to be an agreement between three parties with creating music. So it was our first experience of, okay, how do we start putting this together? And we had this collaborative efforts with our close school friends, Tyler the Groovist and Ashton Boyer. And we just went up in the studio and we did it.
That's fantastic. You know, I love it, dog. I hope you guys like keep it up. Don't stop doing that shit, because it's very like rare. You know, you're tapping into different concept that people do, but they don't really give it that much of a light. You know, and your marketing skills is very impeccable. Like the marketing that you can come up with, like who's responsible for marketing, or it's just something that just happens?
I think it's a lot of it's Marvin.
Marvin is like the one that's always on his phone, man.
Like, thank you for the compliment, but we wish somebody else could run our sessions.
I don't think people realize how much we're winging it. We're literally winging it.
Like we know what we think is right when we do that, which a lot of people say, hey, it's so nice, but it's another one of those things where small company, you do it on your own because you can't afford to do it the proper way. So we're just doing what we think is right for us. That's literally.
We don't feel like we're doing a good marketing.
There's no planned way of putting stuff out there. But besides the fact that we always believe that people must see who we really are. We don't want to act like we loaded in cash. We don't want to act like we're doing it for the lifestyle. We don't want to act anything.
Like, if you look at all our marketing and like promo, you never see us
trying too hard.
A whole lot of girls that we hire to come and sit here and act.
That's facts.
Sometimes we see videos of the three of us talking to the camera. Like,
even with the Krispy Kreme, you guys do the whole announcement. Krispy Kreme. They're not paying. Krispy Cakes is paying for this episode. When you announced the Morningside branch and the Durban North branch, you did it yourself. And I was like,
we do it all on our own.
I was like,
which is like even now after we've done this, somebody else has to do a video for an event. We're gonna do it now, afterwards, because I think they also have seen that even Blender does that thing on their own. It works, I'm
gonna say this off camera. I need your. I don't want to catch strays for my brother, but I'm gonna tell you off camera. Yeah, in terms of what you guys do. When he's laughing at me, you know what I'm saying. Besides that, guys, is there anything that you'd like to say to the followers at home?
I think I would just like to say a huge thank you to all the people who interact with us on the whole.
It's that camera too.
Yeah, all the people who interact with us on the whole, whether you like stuff on social media, whether you watch the kitchen and don't say anything, when you come out to our events, you come to Melbourne Nights to support us. I think we only who we are because of you in any way. And even the ones, if you don't like what we do, also, that also plays a part in motivating us. Like, we got no bad blood towards anyone, but I think every single person, whether you like, follow, share, just attend, whatever it is, that's the reason I feel like we are where we are. Our marketing that people say we do is only to actually to the people who actually care about us and want us to actually better. So yeah, just to be thankful to them, because we know where now we want to be, but we feel like we're getting closer, and it's only because of people who support us. So yeah, it's a huge thank you from our end.
Fucking hell. Hope you guys really do appreciate that thank you, because it's sincere, dog. It really means that thing, you know what I mean? And I'm really grateful for that. You guys still tuned in, still here, watching this. We love you. And it's from me, your host with the most, the Lion King Ipubesi. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Just let us know who you want to see next season on the show. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Don't be a gatekeeper. You're probably mad because you never came up, but see you next season, baby. Big shout out to Vinny. Big shout out to the mic. Big shout out to Anele. Big shout out to OK Alpine for writing the script. And big shout out to Blended for pulling through for the boys, And big shout out to everyone that's supporting Ivy League Sundays. And Summer Series is coming back. See you guys next season. Take care.